and hopefully ready to have a great week ahead from tomorrow. Hi. Hello. Hi, Ku. Hi, time flies indeed. So my second session that I gave on Amul was already the last day of May, if I remember correctly, and that was with Amul ice cream. I introduced you guys the banana, baked banana, and the cereal French toast that goes perfectly well with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Hello, Anu. Hi, welcome in. So it's been already 1 month. This is the end of June. I cannot believe it. I've been a little bit busy with my skincare brand launch. It's called Sulwhasoo, and it will be launching on Nykaa in 2 weeks of time. My entire team is extremely busy with this launch, and we are very excited. If you are a fan of skincare product, please go and check out Nykaa in 2 weeks after we launch, and see which product you are interested in. So guys, last twice that I gave a session with Amul was something with that I always adore in my college time. The dessert and snack that I made with my friends, I had a memory with. So I had great time with you, and see the response, how excited you all were to learn these new recipes and so on. And today I am bringing in the traditional Korean snack that I was always wanting to share with a lot of people in India, and this is a perfect season for this yummy shaved ice. So it's called Bingsu. It's Bingsu. In Korean, it's pronounced Bingsu, not hard, right? Hi, Spice Flag. Hi, Mona. The brand name is Sulwhasoo. It's Sulwhasoo. So, guys, I already talked about it. I take care of this new brand from Korea. It's a skincare brand, and I'm an operation manager for this brand. Besides that, I love cooking, and I like sharing my recipes with more people, merrier to me, and especially sharing the Korean recipes. I am from Korea. I've been living in India for last 7-8 years, almost 8 years. It's going to be 8 years soon, and I learned a lot from local produce in India, how to use them to make the same taste of the Korean dishes, and it's been a really interesting journey for me. So I own a label called Yeo's, YEO''S. Oh, my name is Yeo, so it's from there. And today I'm very happy and excited because this is the extension of what I'm doing and what I like doing in India, introducing Korean recipe to many people. Hi Bharti, what is Bingsu? So Chef Koban, right? Oh, so thanks for your question. So Bingsu is a Korean shaved ice. So I am sure that a lot of people already realize that there are a lot of different versions of shaved ice in different Asian countries. And in Korea, since long time ago, traditionally, our ancestor made this snack. It's an ultimate summer snack to chill out and cool off your temperature when, long time ago, we didn't have AC, we didn't have a fan. So I think it's a perfect dessert and a snack for this season. I mean, it's getting really hot everywhere, and especially during night, like I sometimes cannot easily go to bed because it's just too hot, even with AC, right? So this is what Bingsu is, Korean shaved ice. And today I would like to share two different types of bingsu with you guys. So first, I want to show you what and how Korean traditional bingsu look like, so you get the idea of it first. And then I will introduce you to how to make the mango shaved ice in a Korean bingsu version. So I hope everyone's excited about that. South Korea. I'm from South Korea. Today the Korean cuisine is a sweet dish, so I hope everyone is ready for it. If you know, in case if you want to learn different dishes, please feel free to leave me a message. Or I left my Instagram address in the introduction of my session today, so you can easily find it out and give me a DM or anything that you would like to find out. Okay, so I think we have enough people to start with, so let's start. So as I said, I am going to introduce you how the traditional bingsu look like. It is called pat bingsu, like P-A-T space bingsu. So what pat means is literally a red bean. I don't know if you guys heard of it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually tasted and they heard of it. In Japan, there's a red bean called the ajuki bean. And that's not only available in Japan, we have them available very commonly in China, Korea, and Japan for both savory and sweet dishes. So in Korea, we boil these red beans, so-called ajuki beans, and we reduce the bean, boil it with the sugar and reduce the water to the bean, and bean gets really soft. And we make a paste of it. It's very, very tasty. And we add this paste on top of shaved ice, and we have a rice cake. And we cut cubes of rice cakes and add them on the bingsu, and on top of that we spread and sprinkle the roasted soya bean powder. So that is the complete set of bingsu to you. So here getting soya beans and ajuki beans, red beans, I mean, I understand that it's not so easy. They are available, but they're not easy to find, and it takes time, and it's a little pricey, speaking of getting ajuki beans, because they are imported. So I've studied a little bit, and I tried making this Korean pat bingsu with the easily available ingredients in India, and you will be surprised. It tastes exactly the same, and I was very happy to find this substitute for you, everyone here as well. So I will tell you, the roasted soya beans will be substitute with the chickpeas, so-called chana. You guys have all this and I prefer the small size because you have to roast it on the pan, and it's easy for you to roast the small size chana. And instead of red bean, instead of ajuki beans, I use a red kidney beans, which is red rajma, right? I love rajma dishes in India, and then I was so happy to find out this alternatives. Nina, today I'm going to make Korean snacks, a summer snack, very iconic, and it's called bingsu. And I am going to use the substitute ingredients, which are very easily available in the market here. So I will show you a little bit that I already made it. I already made the roasted chana powder. You see it? Right? And I've also made the red kidney bean, red rajma paste. Okay, I hope it shows. So, I made these two because it takes a little bit of time, more than 20 minutes. So, I will tell you how to make this. It's not complicated. It just takes a little bit of time. from 30 minutes to 1 hour. That's why I already prepared it. But the second bingsu that I'm going to show you with mango, it will be, from the scratch. So when I boil the red rajma for the paste, yes, it is rajma, Onam. Please feel free to give me any questions. I will be happy to answer you guys. Yeah. So how I made this red rajma paste is that I soaked the rajma overnight. It has to be overnight, and then a day after I boiled rajma. I used 200 grams, by the way, guys. I boil rajma with the water, and then you will find the water really red, and I actually throw that water away to get rid of a little bit of bitterness, and I don't want the too strong red color into the paste. So I throw the first batch of water away after boiling once, and the same rajma I will put same amount of water, new water I'm talking about, and then boiling again. And this time you will be putting 100 grams of sugar together. Yeah, it's a snack, Surav. So we don't use gram flour, kuhu. It's a rajma beans. And red rajma bean is preferred instead of white rajma. So so you boil it for 30 minutes up to 1 hour. It depends how long you soak the beans. And if you're using the pressure cooker, of course it will be much quicker. I did not use the pressure cooker that you guys have home, so the time will be basically like until the bean gets really, really soft, and then you crush it, and then it will become a paste. That's how long you need to boil the rajma beans. So after that, I got this paste as a result. That's easy. And the roasted chickpea, the chana, it was just simple. You pan roast the chana, and then you use your blender, and then you make the powder, and that's how it is. Yes, rajma and sugar, Onam, and then you make the paste after you boiling it for 30 minutes to 1 hour, or using the pressure cooker, which will reduce the cooking time for you. It has to be cooked until it gets very soft, that you just crush it and then it becomes a paste. Okay. So the first batch, when you boil, so you overnight soak the rajma, and then you a night after you boil the rajma. First batch of the water is going to be thrown away, and then you add new water with 100 grams of 100 grams of sugar with 200 grams of rajma, and then you boil it until the rajma gets very soft. Yes, I will be posting recipe with the measurement. Anusha, if you are interested in, please feel free to check out my Instagram page. It's called Yoita, Yeoita. I'm happy to share my recipes, written recipes, whoever is asking me as well. And I will be mentioning the grams if you guys would like later on. Hi Ashish. So, okay, so I will be pulling out my milk. So, usually it's, as I said, this is a shaved ice recipe, but in India, I found the Amul packet milks are just perfect, and then so easy to make it home. Just give me 1 second. Okay guys, this is just a common milk pack that you always get. I am using the 450 ml Amul milk package. Instead of the shaving ice, I froze the milk in the package, and it's actually very handy because it's very easy to crush. So what I do is everyone has these things, right? So I put it on the surface, and actually I make it like a soft, and I just crush I left it outside for 5 minutes, so it's easier for me to crush. So I recommend that 5 to 10 minutes will be fine. So you froze the pack of 450 ml Amul milk, and then you crush it with anything heavy in your hand. That will be fine. Nilan, yes, you add sugar while boiling the red rajma. Okay. Jaggery is also fine, Anusha. That works. All right. So after some time, you will find it like soft. It's not hard at all. And then I'm going to cut the package. So I cut the package, guys. It looks like this, and I'm going to just spill it on my board. There you go. So as you see, this is sort of shaved ice in a milk form, because we do add milk in add milk at the end of making the bingsu, and I actually made it like much easier because not everyone has the shaved ice machine at home, right? But this just will make your life much easier. So guys, the milk that I just crushed looks like this. Yuday, my Instagram address is YEOITA, Yoita. Okay, and as I already shared with you, I'm going to add the red rajma paste on top of this. Give me some time. Right. On top of this, I think 2 to 3 scoops is more than enough for you. So these bean paste is, of course, this is very healthy, and it's sweet. I mean, yeah, sugar is inside, but a little bit of sugar in your life is always good. And what I do is I use, you guys seen the Amul Mitai Mate. I think it was called Mitai Mate, right? So I am using Amul's Mitai Mate, which is a condensed milk, and I will be sprinkle a little bit on top of this bean paste and shaved ice. Oh, it's going to be very good. And on top of this, I already show you guys, this is roasted chana powder. Okay, so I am going to add roasted chana powder on top of this. So guys, this is done. This is basically the how traditional Korean shaved ice pap bingsu looks like. And unfortunately, I don't have a rice cake available in India. But if I had a rice cake and then just sprinkle with a few cubes, it would have been just perfect, just like how it is in Korean cafes. And yes, I use a full cream milk. I believe this is a full cream milk. I use this package, right? Does anyone have any questions so far? Otherwise, I'm going to move on to the new bingsu, which is with mango. Okay, fine. So I'm going to leave this here. And I've cut a little bit of mangoes. Today I'm going to use the safeda. I love using Alfonso, of course, and I mean any type of mango that you would like would work. Rice cake recipe I can share with you, but it's pretty long time that you have to steam it, and then you need to have a rice powder and so on. Anuradha, right? Anuradha. Feel free to visit and DM me to my Instagram page, which is called Yeoita, Yeoita. I will be sharing the recipe with you. It's a little bit long to introduce you to the rice cake recipe here this session. So this is cut mango safeda that I already prepared, big chunk. I'm going to use this for the mango bingsu, and I made some mango puree. So here's one tip, like you guys don't need to cut extra mangoes for making puree. What I do is I cut mangoes, and you know how to make cut mangoes, so half and half, and in the middle there's a seed, right? So when you cut those mangoes on the side, on the seed, you will be finding a lot of purps and leftover mangoes, and you just scrape it scrape it with the spoon, and then just put it in your jar, and that will be your puree. It's very handy, isn't it? You don't have to use a blender or anything. So I have a little bit of puree here, mango puree, and what I'm going to do is I am going to mix with the mango puree with Amul's Mithai Meat, which is a condensed milk, right? So here is a condensed milk that I'm going to add, and this is the mango. Okay, mango puree I'm adding, and the condensed milk. The proportion of mango puree and condensed milk can be 1/3. It means like three times. So puree can be 3, and then the 1 can be the condensed milk. So I add this, and I'm going to mix this. So I'm mixing these two. Lina, my Instagram is YEOITA, Yeoita. It will be sweet. It will be sweet, but trust me, this milk is going to reduce the sweetness. If you don't like it to be too sweet, then of course you can reduce the amount of condensed milk that you're adding. So this puree with the condensed milk is ready right now. Basically I'm going to do the same thing. I have this packet of 450 ml Amul milk, and then I'm going to crush a little bit. It's melted a little bit while we were talking. Alright, so there's a jar. I'm going to cut the package and add milk into my bowl like this, right? And let's see, spread a little bit in the bowl. Oh, this is like perfectly melted actually. And here's a mango puree and the condensed milk that I just mixed. So I'm going to pour these on top of my shaved milk ice. It looks tasty, isn't it? And now I'm going to put the cut mangoes that I prepared already. The cut mangoes. Today I'm using safeda, guys. Whichever mango that you prefer would work. So, ta-da! This is a mango shaved ice in Korea. In Korea we have a lot of different versions of fruit shaved ice flavors. We have strawberries, we have grapes, we have mangoes and melons and cherries as well, and blueberries. I mean, it's just so whatever the fresh fruit, the seasonal fruit that you have, feel free to use it. Can we use normal milk or should we only use full cream milk? I would, taste wise, I would recommend full cream milk. But I guess it's really the individual's preference, honestly speaking. Yes, you have to shita, you have to freeze the milk a night before. A night will be just more than enough. And leave it outside before you use it. Leave it outside for 5 to 10 minutes so it gets a little softer before you actually punch it a little bit, so it's easier for you to crush it. Hi Sumit, you speak good Korean. So, Sorav, yes, this is a very, very, very quick recipe, and I'm very happy because I finally, got to introduce you Korean recipe for perfect summer night. I hope you try this with your family and friends, and like have a good evening, cooling it off, and have a good gathering, catching up time with your family, and so on. Alright, so thanks for joining me here. Yes, pretty. Serve immediately so that milk doesn't melt. It will get a little bit melt by the time that you serve people, but it's fine. I mean, it's cold milk. It's as long as it's not completely melted down that it is bingsu. It is shaved ice. So I hope everyone enjoyed my session, and again, feel free to DM me or visit me in the Instagram. It's called Yoita, Yeoita. I saw a lot of people were interested in making the rice cake and so on. Then I will be happy to share those recipes as well. And then feel free to leave me what dishes of Korean or any dishes that you would like to learn from me. So thank you very much everyone for joining me at this late time, and I really hope everyone has a great week ahead, and stay safe and happy. Bye. Thank you.